Can you hear me now? This has been insane. I don't know what's going on because I can't go on Streamlabs. I can't do anything. I'm just on regular, stupid YouTube. Casper, I don't know what happened. Everything crashed. Everything crashed. Zoom crashed. Then I got Zoom running and Streamlabs crashed, and I can't get it to reinstall. I uninstalled everything, cannot get it to go.
It's because of Fortnite.
No, it's not.
Yeah, Fortnite fell in the black hole.
Yeah.
That's what the kid said.
But it's not because of that. It's not Fortnite, Jimmy.
I'm just joking. Come
on. Hey J Bells, hey Mandy, hi Mystery Truth Seeker. I don't know. I've been 3 hours trying to fix this, so I'm ready to throw this whole thing out. I don't deal well with technology that doesn't. You can hear me fine, Kathy? Yeah, it's only 4 in the morning. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, it's 4 in the morning, Jimmy. So I don't know what I just wanted to come on and just tell you that I've just been going at this for 3 hours and still haven't gotten anywhere. It's saying now that my temporary file, it won't let Streamlabs write to it. So I've tried everything to try to make it do that. I have no idea what to do. And let me see if I even have I had to restart my computer so many times. I don't even know if I have the Seavers update that I had. Okay, so in this Seavers case, just today, the Jimmy Rodgers murder trial, there was an update as of 7 p.m. yesterday that the circuit judge, Bruce Kyle, adjourned court early on Monday to allow the defense the chance to sit with one of the state's FBI witnesses and discuss an evidence issue. Defense said there is evidence that has not been received by the FBI, although the FBI witness says they were handed everything that had to do they had to the state. The state argues that they gave everything to the defense, so they're having a problem with that. Defense says this has been an issue since the beginning, and it's why they had to ask for a continuance. The court is going to resume at 8:30 a.m. And then there was another issue. One member of the jury reported that during lunch with 2 other jurors at a restaurant, another diner sat next to them with a laptop and was viewing evidence photos of the murder. They asked the man to please move. Isn't that a coincidence? The juror told the judge he only caught a glimpse of the photos before he realized what it was. Why was he looking at the other? The 3 jurors were questioned by the judge before calling a recess. I wonder if he said that because he just wanted to get the heck out of there, to allow the state to make unrelated arrangements. Court took a lunch break. And then the start, let me see what happened there. At 8:50 a.m., Judge Kyle asked the state if Mark Seavers' trial will take longer than Rodgers. Estimate is whatever length the Rodgers trial takes, the Seavers trial will take a week longer. But the state did not say jury selection will take longer. The state wants a January date for the Seavers trial, but the judge is keeping it for November. He's concerned they won't be able to find a jury if they move it to January because of the holidays. And the first state witness taking the witness stand this morning was Jeffrey Conway from Missouri, who works for the Doe Run Mining Company. The next witness was Nick Schuenman of the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office, formerly of Johnson County Sheriff's Office in Missouri. And then state witness Kimberly Van Was is back on the witness stand. She's a crime scene tech for Lee County. And because of all this stuff, plus my Cricut, because today's just been, it must be in retrograde or something. Between Cricut and this, I'm really burnt. But there was one, hold on a minute. I had the update of what happened on the stand, and of course I lost that now too. And I can't see any of you as normal because okay, this is the one. In the morning, jurors heard testimony from investigators working in the Lee County and also detectives from Jefferson County, Missouri, evidence collected from the home of Jimmy Rodgers and his then girlfriend, Taylor Shaymaker, was presented as items found at the Missouri condo owned by Mark Seavers. The defendant's former boss took the stand as well, explaining his relationship with Rodgers, who he described as a good worker. He also gave the jury details on why the blue coveralls are used in the work they do at the company and how the management of the coveralls is executed. The state allowed him to explain how they're kept at the work site and the expectation that everyone leaves it in their locker. The defense questioned if the items were ever counted, or if a system is in place to keep them in the lockers. After lunch, both sides sat in a deposition with an expert from the FBI from Virginia to discuss their review of trace evidence related to the case. The defense refused to depose the witness prior to trial, arguing that the state failed to provide all of the related discoverable documentation related to the witness. The state stood by their statements that all they had from the FBI was handed over to the defense. After 2 hours of discussion with the one witness, neither side nor the judge had an answer about what was or wasn't handed over, leaving the judge to step in for questioning the witness outside of the jury's presence. On the witness stand, the agent told the court that everything had been requested by the defense team, detailed out in open court, had been provided to the state. The state persisted, so they just went back and forth. Okay, we gave it to you. No, you didn't. We don't have it. Yeah, we need it. It was just like little kids. So that's why they ended early today, which probably was a good thing because jurors were sent home for the day. The energy in the courtroom became tense after the defense insisted they were not provided documentation and evidence they requested from the FBI. The court is continuing the deposition of FBI expert behind closed doors. The trial is expected to pick back up at 8:30 a.m. So, not too much. And that other one, they seemed to just argue motions and things today and didn't get onto anything else either. And now I don't even know where you guys are because I don't even know where to look. Okay, this is so ridiculous. So that's everything is crazy. Who's not speaking English? Who's not speaking English? Queen's English? Oh, if you can find a solution, the solution I think is just take it and throw it outside. All couldn't get YouTube this morning. Anyone else? everything's not working today. I bet you Mercury is in that retrograde. And now something's like whacked with the camera. I feel like I feel like I'm looking down. Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. I thought that was the sunset. It was the sunset. That was like the thing that went right. Lucky I did that, because otherwise. But somebody said there was going to be a full moon. I didn't even go out there, but the technology goes crazy when Mercury is in retrograde. You're cutting out. I'm cutting out. Well, it's probably me. I don't know. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Candace. Hi, Maria's Kitty Cats. Yeah, not by choice, Maria's Kitty Cats. I've been trying since about 12:30 to get on. It's like a scene from Office Space. Beat it with clouds. No, I really do. You should hear what things I said. They weren't nice. Another one of my old videos. Okay, Brenda. The Cricut. I don't know what the heck is going on with Cricut. I don't know what's going on with it. Why can't I make the text 12 inches long by 4.5 inches wide? If I make it 12 inches, then it says if it's more than that, it's fine to me, but it says I need a bigger mat. Okay, I don't have a bigger mat. So why can't I just make it 12 inches by 4 inches? It won't let me do it. And then when I shouldn't say that. It let me do it, but it looked ridiculous. I'm just having, even though it's only an inch, don't even ask. You're so happy that I'm okay, Diana? Yeah, I'm just heavily stressed. Stressed heavily. Ask Auntie Tay. Who's Auntie Tay? I don't have an Auntie Tay. You mean Auntie Cuckoo? Who? Why what, Sonia? Why am I heavily stressed? Because I've been dealing with technology issues all freaking day. She's a YouTube girl. She does the Cricut. Auntie Tay. I was watching 6-month-old videos of yours. I didn't think you would be on. The video about the cam and the things you, oh, okay. Yeah, the interactive one. That's a very popular video. It's a very popular video consistently. There are tremendous views on that video, that interactive one. I'll look at her videos. Okay, Janelle, I will. You know, I listen to this one, right? I had some guy call me. First of all, oh my gosh. Every time I go into the bathroom, I can count on it. And I think Jimmy just thinks which he might be right. Sometimes I'm just going in there just to be myself for a minute. Right? Never fails. I'm in there. Honey. So tonight I had it with the Cricut. I had to do this, right? So he starts that. And I go, Jimmy, my gosh, I just got into the bathroom. I'll be right there. And he goes like this with the phone. Ty's on the phone. Just like that. He had the phone. Ty's on the phone. And I'm like, what? And then he knows right away. I think he does it on purpose, okay? Because when I come down, because I said, tell him I'll call him back. So I came down and he goes, what? Don't ever do that again, right? I said, yeah, don't ever do that again, okay? That's so bad, right? So then, anyway, this guy, remember when I told you I used to do those marketing calls? And we used to say to have a podcast. Well, he used to be a really funny guy. And we used to be on these calls together with some other people. I think the last time I talked to him, it was because one of our friends was flipping out with the last election. So that's how, anyway, I'm thinking like, what the hell is he calling for? So Jimmy goes, listen to this one. I said, did he say why he's calling? Yeah, he's starting up a new business and I said, he's starting up a new business and he'd like to see if I'd like to help him out. Oh my gosh. Don't even tell me this is an MLM, right? Please. I can't take it today, right? So I was like freaking out and I called him back and he was like a different person on the phone. Like this is a guy that was super duper, like overly friendly all the time to me. He used to always tell me like, I don't know, like, hey, I love you, Caroline. You're so. Today he was like, he was reading from a damn script. Okay. Like the last time I called him, I had to call him about one of our friends I thought was going AWOL with the last election. Really, I did. And we were like laughing about it. And he was going to talk to her. Tonight, he goes, hey, what you doing? And I go, hey, Ty, my gosh, I haven't heard from you in a long time. I said, you know what I'm doing? You're probably going to get a kick out of it. And I told him about this, right? And the old Ty would have said, oh my gosh, that's so great. Here's what the new Ty said. And when I asked him if he knew who Chris Watts was, that's what I said. I said, I do this podcast kind of thing on YouTube. Remember I told you I always wanted to do something like that? And I was into true crime. I was into Jodi Arias. Yeah. But he was not the old Ty. I don't know whether somebody was there or something. I think somebody was there because I'll tell you what happened. So then he says, what did he say? I said, you know who Chris Watts is? Chris Watts? No. I said, and I told him, I said, oh no. And he kind of like I could tell it wasn't even registering what I was saying because I'm like, he put his kids in oil tanks and he was like, oh, really? Yeah, no, I didn't hear that. But like, it wasn't registering. And then he goes like this. So, hey, Carolyn, and he's definitely reading from a script, right? I think that, you're a good friend of mine and you'd like to help me with my new business that I'm launching. So can I count on you? And it's no money to you at all. And I'm just like, what the hell, right? And I'm thinking, we used to talk about this on our marketing calls, like how horrible this was, these MLMs and stuff. And I'm thinking, like, is he for real doing this? Or you've got to be kidding me, right? And he's not even talking to me. He was either so nervous to do this to me because he wasn't even talking to me like he even knew me anymore. Okay, he was talking to me like somebody said, here, call this lady Carolyn. So then I said, Ty, you know what? It's really late. I said, I've got to get ready. I've got to get stuff. Little did I know what the hell was awaiting me, right? So I said, I have to get some research done so that I can go on. And I knew I didn't want this. He said it was some kind of wireless electricity. Okay. So I'm like, wireless electricity. Okay. So he goes, yeah, and it's going to save you money. You're going to be, and I'm just like, oh, I could kill Jimmy. Right. So I'm just like, oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding. So now I feel like, oh my gosh, he's going to bother me like crazy with this damn thing right now. And I'm just hoping this is not available in my area or something. So this is how the night started out that I went on. And I was just really taken back that he just turned into, he used to talk to us about his girlfriend. Tonight he was like, just like a script reader. And then he kept saying to me, so I can count on you to be my customer and I'm like, to be your customer? What are we talking about? Right. So, and he's like, and I know that you're busy. And I'm like, well, if you think I'm going to be working this MLM, I'm not. I have enough to do. What are you talking about? And I said, what is the company name? And then he's like, Synergy or something. And then he goes, you know what? Maybe I'm not explaining it right. I could have my business partner, my team leader or something. He's right here. And then I realized he must be next to this guy making phone calls. No wonder he's not normal self. A friend of mine, Diana, that I haven't spoken to in a while, that I used to train on a marketing team, and he's calling me about some freaking MLM thing. I think it is Synergy. The way he did it sounded like a darn script. And we used to laugh at people. Like, we used to say, don't ever do that, and don't do that to your friends. And what the hell? That's how my night started. And then I went to do this, and oh my gosh. And what do you do then? It's like, now I go, can you call me at another time? And then he's like, what's a good time? And I'm like, oh, crap. I said, I don't know, like maybe 2 p.m. And then he goes, well, 2 p.m, I'm working, but I can get home around 4. And I'm thinking, 4 is horrible for me. My kids walk in the door at 4. So I'm just like, I don't. So then I said, can you just email me the information? I'll take a look at it. So he goes, I'll text it to you. And I didn't even look at it. Let me see what the hell he texted to me. And if he's ever listening to this, Ty, I'm sorry, but you're not your old self. You really freaking scared me. I don't even know who you are. You don't even sound the same. Okay. He didn't even text me. He must not have taken down my number right. And he knows my email. I don't know what the hell he did. Maybe the guy's like, don't text her, call her at 2 tomorrow or something. No, it's not Amway. He said something like Synergy. Believe me, I stay far away from MLMs. Hey, Sakura, you still can't turn your head yet? Oh, boy. Oh, it's nuts, right? What do you do in that? It's just like, I can't, well, it's not costing it. I don't even know what the hell. Has anybody ever heard of that Synergy wireless energy? A friend of mine did that one. She asked if I could come over and talk to me about an idea. She had to provide insurance for. I said, haha, it's not Amway. Is it? To be continued. Yeah, I imagine he's going through something, but he was just totally nothing compared to. Your thumbs up isn't working either? Oh, what else is not working tonight? Your thumbs up isn't working either. Did you refresh after you did it? Maybe it is. Because I have 32 thumbs up. Here, 36 I have it. It's working. It's working. I see it. It just went up 4. Sonia's is working. Oh boy, we're getting some lovelies. Could you trolls please press the thumbs up before you leave, before you're kicked out? Could you hit the thumbs up? Okay. Yours worked. Three so far. Oh, there was a big Fortnite thing, right? Did you hear that? Who has kids that play Fortnite? Remember, Renee's son said there was a big event. He couldn't go out to the store with her. Well, there was a huge event and the kids couldn't get on it. And Ethan said to me, all the parents must be so happy today because there's no more Fortnite. They can't get on Fortnite. They had some event and people could not get on, and they couldn't even get on today. It's destroyed the internet. Your son is devastated. All Ethan kept telling me yesterday and today is, this must be the happiest day for parents. No more Fortnite. Maybe that's why Jimmy was saying that. And I said, no, it isn't. He's like, no, Fortnite destroyed all the internet, the whole internet. We're up to 47 now, so it's definitely working. Just keep clicking it. Trolls, keep clicking it. Nicholas, click the thumbs up. And how old do you think we are? We're 18 here. So you fit right in. Don't worry about it. I just look stressed today because of all the technology issues. Oh, the sheds. That's the one thing that went okay today. He got the freaking shed up. He got the big one up, except for 2 corners of the roof, but the whole structure is up. The top of the roof is up. He's just got to put he said he can do the 2 little things because the guy was just helping him as a neighbor. And then, but yeah, and Jimmy wanted to pay him and he says, no, and I don't want to. It's a friend of ours down the road, but thank God for that guy. Thank God for him because he kept him out there and did that. And now let's see. I swear to you, if Jimmy doesn't get the things on that ends there tomorrow, oh boy. But at least I can't even believe it's up. I cannot believe it's up. You're 56, but young for your age, right? Grace, nice to see you. Okay. Remember having to go to the library if you were curious about something and hope, or the encyclopedias. We always had a set of encyclopedias and you'd get like a little snippet. Until you could get to the library. Yeah, I just hope he gets the rest of it. We saw him today. I was very embarrassed because I was showing everybody his chair and I didn't realize he was on his deck with his green shirt. Did you guys see him? I never even went back. That made me very uneasy. Who's reference books? Remember the World Book? The schools always had the World Book. My mother would always say, we can't get the World Book because everybody has it. We have to get a different brand. That way, if you write on the report, it'll be a little bit different. I don't even know my mother's logic. Dan, the nice neighbor. Yeah. No, that neighbor did not help. No, it was a neighbor down the road. Dan's the mean neighbor. And then I could kill Jimmy too today. What he did, he knew this guy with this neighbor was coming over, right? So he takes off for the store with the 2 kids, and I'm here, right, going crazy. My hair is like up here. I'm like running around with this stupid Cricut machine, on my door. I'm like, crap, who is that, right? Because I'm calling Jimmy. He's like, I'm almost home. I'm like, who is at the door? And he's like, oh, it must be Eric. And I'm just like, I can't believe you, Jimmy. But he got back and he said, I'll call him. So Dan was out. You didn't see Dan, Diana? Oh, you didn't see the video? Dan was on the deck. He was like his head, like maybe he was trying to hide. I don't know. He was in green. You didn't see him? He was barbecued. It smelled really good when I was going for a walk. I almost felt like going in and saying hi. It smelled really good, whatever he was cooking. Oh, you did, but you missed him? Okay, he's on the deck. When I turn the camera to look at the chair, then I go, oh, crap, Dan is there. Yeah, Hennessy, that is boy, this is turning into an event fest. I thought it was too good to be true that nativity set was the price it was, okay? I saw that nativity set, and it said $39.99, and I said, wow, that's an excellent price, right? So I'm like, okay, so it's $39.99 for each 2 pieces. But then you have no idea. I can't believe it. I'm not kidding around. When I saw it, I'm like, oh my gosh, that's a great price. But so anyway, turning into this to fall asleep. Okay, Brad, ring. Okay. Give it a thumbs up before you fall asleep, Brad, okay? They said they were going to later. I waited. What happened? We moved often and had to lug around that set. None of us kids. Oh, the encyclopedias? Yeah, right? You don't need, yeah. Oh, it's going to be more than that. It's going to be more than that. I might just stop with, my next shipment is Lucy and the baby Woodstock, which is, you know, I don't know. Oh my goodness. There's no animals except for Snoopy because it's the Christmas pageant. So there's the next one is Lucy and Woodstock, and then the wise men are, I think, Pigpen. I think we have Franklin. Do we have Franklin? Franklin and Schroeder. And then of course we have Lucy as something, and Sally is an angel. And Linus, of course, absolutely, and Linus. Yeah, I have to get the baby Woodstock. He's in the little crib of hay. You didn't show. Oh, I didn't show Woodstock. I didn't get Woodstock. I do have a Woodstock somewhere. I don't think there's a peppermint patty. Hi, Michelle. You sent home from ER? Oh, you had the breathing issues, right? No pneumonia. Oh, COPD flare up? Oh boy, with steroids, I hope you feel better soon. Who's coming with the tree? With the tree, I don't know. I have to look in that. All the characters are great, but it's too expensive. Yeah, I was like, wow, $39.99. Now I feel like I have a bug bite on my hand now. My hand is itching. Oh, you did, Sharon? But what other things do I have to complain about today? There was something else other than the Woodstock thing that was bothering me. Hi, Puffy Woo Woo. There was, oh, I know what it was. Believe it or not, we're trying to get the basement done, so we had to unpack some moving boxes that they packed for us when we had to move out of the house. And Jimmy, oh my gosh, you have no idea what I deal with Jimmy. You guys think it's, when this store was going out of business, another store in town, it was a gift shop, right? And it was right by the school where the kids went to school. So anytime Jimmy had to pick them up from an after-school activity, he stopped into the store. I didn't go into it once, not once. And he was coming home with all kinds of things. You wouldn't believe what she gave this to me for. You couldn't believe the price I got. Well, the one thing he got, these huge carousel collectible pieces, okay? Huge. And he got them back in, like, say, 2013, okay? And they've been there. And so he says to me, you know, because he goes, you know, we should go see what these are worth. We should probably sell these. Well, he found out today after the shed that they're worth like $400, $500 a piece. And he paid like $60 for like all of them. So now he's like freaking out. And I'm like, okay, you know, find the person to give it to you. Oh no, they want like that on eBay. Okay. But yeah, that might have to go for my nativity. How does Jimmy get all these displays? What displays? What displays? He said he got displays? You had an ex with a fish tank obsession? Oh my gosh. I could use a fish tank right now. I need a 55-gallon. We gave ours to my cousin. And so the giant sneaker. What giant sneaker? What giant sneaker? He has a giant sneaker. Oh, Linda, I've had nothing but technical issues all day. You just woke? Gamers, hit the thumbs up before you go. I thought from the clothing shoe store. Oh, that one. I didn't let him get that one. You should see what he did get from this other store. I'm going to go down in the basement and show you what he got. It's not really that bad though. The shelves he got at this other place are really, really nice. And he got, and we've got shelves from them before. They did everything in like solid wood. And now he got like this corner display piece that was in the store. But no, not the one from the sneakers. It was Merrill's. I didn't let him get that one. They have fish tanks for $1 a gallon. Well, we gave ours to my cousin, and I said, I don't ever hear him mention the fish tank, right? So Jimmy says, hey, what's going on with that fish tank? And he said, there's some fish happily living in it. I guarantee you he took it and sold it because he does an Airbnb. He doesn't ever mention the fish. My turtle needs, I have to get him her. I had a dream about a turtle that I found another turtle. Your husband goes wild at Ollie's? You're just addicted to shopping. Haven't seen turtle in a long time. Yeah, I have to do one. Janelle, it's just like so crazy. The magnet people, you guys, I still haven't put up the video where Jimmy got the magnet stuck and was hanging off the bridge. I got that on video. I have to put it up. The magnet people are bothering me. We did not catch anything. Can you believe that? We did not catch anything in the Delaware River. In the Delaware freaking river, we didn't catch anything. And the magnet had a grip because it got stuck on the side of the bridge. We still didn't catch anything in the dang river. I don't know, Nicholas, but if your mother has your bedtime, she's probably going to wash your mouth out with soap. Good night, VST. Why can't is how Garcia knew all the info. Oh, I have something to say about that case. I'm glad you brought it up, and why Garcia. I was listening while I was figuring out how to do the Cricut on this computer. It just started. I didn't do it purposely. It started to go on the testimony again, and I started to hear the daughter again. Oh my gosh! Did anybody listen to the daughter? I didn't really listen to her before. She is laughing and having a great time, and she's such a pompous ass. They keep saying to her, well, what if you're, well, there's nothing they're going to arrest me for. And she's laughing and she's pretending she doesn't know. She doesn't look at cars. She doesn't know if her brother had a Lamborghini or a Ferrari or a Porsche. And even the attorney's going, so you don't even know if your brother had like a really, really nice car? And she's like, no, I drive a minivan. I don't pay attention to cars. Sorry. And she's like, I don't know. Could have been a Porsche. Could have been, I don't look. And then what else? Just that she said about how she didn't let the in-laws have the kids and it was some stupid thing. And they didn't elaborate on that for her. Like that's not right. She changed their name. And she said first she just changed it at the school, but then she changed it legally after that. Well, why? If you already changed it at the school, not legally, and it was okay, why did you have to change it legally? She didn't even know her husband's how old he was. She didn't know how old her brothers were. And then they told her again, the in-laws are saying, should you become incarcerated? Why would I become incarcerated? Nothing's going to happen to me. Yeah, Diana, she's just laughing it up on that stand. It's very aggravating. She's crazy. Yeah, she is crazy. And then they're like, how soon after did you get a new boyfriend? And she's like, well, he was a friend. And then a month after he became a friend, more like a boyfriend. Seasonal. What did you get? Maple? Oh, let us know how it is, Grace. You have 2 fish tanks, 55-gallon. You could have, but I live 26. Yeah, that's quite a trip. That's quite a trip, Backdoor. And then you don't know, my boys used to have so many reptiles. So then when we had a lot of tanks because we used to go to the reptile shows and buy them for like $60 each. Huge tanks, right, at the reptile show. So I sold those, and boy, we had people come in here in droves for those. We're trying to look for one but I don't think so. But Garcia had to be told to kill the guy with his mate. Who gave them all that info? Right. Well, he's saying, right, that the friend just said, hey, ride along. See part of America. A road trip. Very irritating, and she's doing it within the rules. She's not swearing or profanity. She's just irritating. Right, Diana? Just acting really what she thinks is cute, coy, playing dumb. I don't really look at cars. I don't know how much money he made. I don't know how many girlfriends he had. I've been looking there, Hennessy. Yeah, but see, it all hinges on Katie, though. So I don't know. I mean, we'll see what happens, but I really need a Cricut crash course. Yeah, Jimmy looks on Let Go all the time. The man that wants to let things go looks on Let Go for things to buy. What's on my wall back by the refrigerator? My kitchen is a freaking mess right now because I haven't done a thing. But where? There's a bunch of, that's a toaster back there with a bunch of bread on it. There's pears in front of it. What wall? Tell me what it is. Oh, do you mean on that side? That's a ring light. That's a ring light. My kitchen is a disaster. So you guys took a random road trip, right? Murdered a random guy. And Garcia just happened to be, right. And he's like, that's my friend. That's my buddy, right? No, she sees the light, Diana. See the circle light thing that back there that's not lit up? The dog, yeah, on the counter. You haven't had a good pair in years. These are pretty good that I've got. They're Bartlett's. They're very good. I've eaten like 3 today. Oh, shoot. You see, I forgot to make the pumpkin cookies today. Something's wrong with me. You didn't get up till 6:30 p.m. yesterday? Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Oh, you go, girl. You're going to be, yikes. So I'm really happy the shed is, if Jimmy was here, I made him take a picture of it. I'll get the picture on and make sure that it's completed tomorrow. He said the doors are in, the doors are closing and locking. Yay. And then he's like, I'm not going to have him help me with the little shed. I think I can, but I don't care. Just that big shed off there is a huge, huge thing. You may do some self-promo for a cause that is now your life. Oh, okay. I know I was trying to be funny, suggesting you had so much stuff we couldn't see on the wall. Oh, okay. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff out now. The houses, the other houses are there. You don't even know what's going on. Hey, Two Scooter. Yeah, we've had tech issues all night long. Wendy's own words on the witness stand can't be used against her, right, because of the plea, right. Yeah, I just mean she was aggravating. That's all I mean. She was aggravating. You tried to video your turtles, but they're still asleep? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Brad, I play Fortnite all the time. I'm like Fortnite renegade out there. Oh, yours are in an outdoor pond, right? So Jimmy did Two Scooter. You can't believe it. And they got the big one up. They didn't move the little one yet, but see, the problem with the little one is he did the same thing that he did with the big ones. He started to take all the hardware out, the nuts and bolts and stuff. So, but he says he's good, but that one is much smaller. The one he moved is the huge one for a shed. It's like, oh my gosh, it must be like 15 feet across by 8, I think. So that was the biggest shed. That's the one we had the platform built 2 years ago for that didn't get on there. So that was a major, major thing. He just got to put the little sides of the roof on. He said that, oh my gosh, the guy almost got crushed because the roof collapsed too when they were, I don't even know. But he didn't get hurt, thankfully. Did Mommy see it? Did Mommy see what, Linda? Did Mommy see what? That teach circuit? There's a lot on there that do, but it's you've got to get the right person, and there's nothing like doing it like right there with somebody. You watched the Market? Yeah, I watched a little bit of that too. A bunch of them? Okay. Auntie Tay. She answered questions. Auntie Tay. Is she nice? She's an auntie? Mother, may I have scotch kickball? So, Lisa, you didn't find anything. You said nothing in the Walmarts there, right? Hey, Mohammed, hit the thumbs up, please, before you're on your way out. Is that what I think? So I'm maybe everything is whacked today. Nothing in Albany Walmart. That Walmart was the worst at its 2 stores. Oh, you went to that one and it was the worst? Okay. Tay is on Mondays. Oh, you mean it's live, Janelle? It's live? It's a live one? Did she make something? Like, is there a craft class where everybody can go and make something? Terrible. Now you can feel better? Okay, a little bit, not too much better. You're not following the Jimmy Rodgers case? Well, start following it if you want. You just found her, so it's new for you? Okay. Where are you, Anne? Hi, Sheila. I didn't even, oh yeah, I did. Okay, good. Oh my gosh, Kathy, are they malignant tumors? I should not laugh, Mommy, but the way of getting rid of unwanted cracks me up. Oh, not usually? Well, that's good. Scary though, anyway, right? Prayers that go smoothly and everything's good. How soon do you have to have the surgery? Oh, Hennessy, we've been turning the heat on. So freezing. Oh gosh, that's not good. The gamers have a classy way of staying out. Mama Ames must have got back from her Walking Dead thing. She's probably sleeping now. What's with the doctors getting murdered? You mean Dr. Seavers? You have to turn the AC on. Okay. Yeah, she went to the Walking Dead thing all weekend in Chicago. Yippers. Yeah, it gets chilly. It gets chilly at night. Yeah. She should come on and give a brief report. I don't picture her watching The Walking Dead, but I don't know. Wow. Nothing else is going on? I told her I'd do anything for her. Oh, Mama Ames is so busy. Yeah. I don't think, because... No, she went. She made a video. Go check it out, too, Scooter. Go check it out. She made a video before she left. Go to her channel. First, I do carotid artery surgery and then the brain surgery. Oh, yeah, that is scary, right? Was a sight to see. Yeah, I think it's like the Comic-Con thing, isn't it? You're into The Walking Dead too there too, Scooter? I'm telling you, it was Chicago. Now I feel like deep dish pizza. Oh, gosh. She was excited to meet Thor. Yeah. You have a Comic-Con? Oh, yeah? You have or had? Hey, Mickey. Pan. Yeah, I know. I just had to come on. I've had technical issues all freaking night. She does do Scooter? The Walking Dead set video? I've got to go watch. It's hot, but I'm not turning the air on again. Oh, don't talk about hot. It's cold here. Now I'm all messed up because tomorrow's Tuesday. You're still running your AC? You definitely will get the prayers and good vibes, Kathy. Definitely. Oh, thanks, Tori. I thought it was Sunday all day today, too. Yippers. I'm thinking something happened, Anna. I do too. The pumpkin craft, you're making a bunch? You would love to go to a Comic-Con, Diana? Really? It's already Tuesday. Yeah, right. You can't find who, Grace? Mama Ames? Who? Mama Ames, there's no space. It's Mama Ames without a space. A-M-E-S. Oh, your kitty? You can't find her? How long has she been gone? Cats do that. We had a cat that went away for a month and came back. Hope that she comes back soon. She's never been outside? Had she? She wandered out there? She just ran out and you ran right out and she wouldn't come? Well, hopefully she'll come back. How big is she? Is she a full-size cat? Good night, Tori. You left the door open a crack? She spayed? Have I met anyone from my channel? Face to face? Not yet, but soon. I had to think. Janelle, good night, Janelle. Good night, Janelle. You got it, you go, girl. So nobody has any other news. What's happening on YouTube? I haven't seen it. I've been just like the entire day with technical issues, except for the time I took a walk. Juliet, well, I hope Juliet comes back. Not yet. Soon, Sonia. I video chat. Does that count? Look in sheds. Oh, I thought you were talking about my sheds, Evie. I'm like, there's nothing in it yet. Yeah, Casbat did a video on that one. No, she was supposed to come over then, but she had to change her trip. She had to change her ticket. You've got a good memory. We have lots of squirrels because of a walnut tree. You have a black walnut tree or? Perch comes back there. Well, two. Shake a big bag of treats or dry food. My own mother said, if mommy is in Holland, she can stay here. You have 2 empty bedrooms. I said, yeah, right. Very sweet of my mother. Thanks. You have a frozen shoulder? Oh, dear. You rearranged the room. You moved furniture by yourself? Puffy woo woo. Full moon. I can't see. So it is a full moon. See. You had a black walnut tree in the driveway years ago. Not cool on my white car. The lumber's worth good money. I love walnuts. They always have them at Christmas. Walnuts are very good for you. Which now is reminding me about the pumpkin cookies I didn't make, even though they don't have walnuts in them. Walnuts just remind me of cookies sometimes. The moon was gorgeous, big and orange. Mass shooting in a Chicago condo leaves 5 dead. This is just coming in, breaking news right now. Is this right now? CS? No, you won't. 5 neighbors who did it. Somebody was talking about him the other night. Samuel Little, right? And Casbot, I think, has another video on him too. It's been bowling for walnuts on your roof. What, you're going to do more cooking? Yeah. I was going to bake the cookies and I didn't get around to it today. Horrible dispute between neighbors. Crazy. Oh boy, I hope Dan doesn't see that. The shooting in Chicago was yesterday, 20 hours ago. Okay. All right, good. I mean, not good. I mean, okay. Not okay. It's horrible. He murdered so many people. The serial killer, yeah. And that, did anybody see if Dr. Oz updated the listing, if that Shirlene is going to be on Dr. Oz? Hey, Auntie Cuckoo. Where's Auntie Cuckoo? I don't see her. You didn't see Dr. Oz? Well, it's supposed to be on tomorrow. How come I don't see Auntie Cuckoo? She blocked me? No, I don't see her. Did anyone see if what time is Dr. Oz on? Who is checking it out? Oh, now I see Auntie Cuckoo. Hi, Auntie Cuckoo. Did you find any more vintage? Walnuts look like brains. So does Jell-O in a mold. 9 a.m. No, he's here. He's on later on. He's on later here. I think he's on more like I want to say 1 o'clock here. Have I seen what's at Big Lots? No, I haven't seen. Did you post? Is it vintage? Yes and yes. I'll have to check it out. You're killing me. The description for Dr. Oz tomorrow says a police officer opens up about the fateful day he was shot by a disgruntled ex-LAPD cop during a shooting rampage. Huh. I don't know. Maybe she's like a last-minute guest. Who knows? You got her? Oh my goodness. Okay, Grace. Good. Good news. It's on it too, right? Okay. He's on at 4 over there after Ellen. No, can't be. He's on channel 5 and Ellen's on channel 4. Jackie? He bought nail polish and some books, but didn't want to mention it. For a frame. Set the link. Oh, you sent me the link? Okay. Thank you. Let me see. Oh, I've got to open up all my mail. I had to close down my computer so many times. Jenna, you've got to send me the whole link for your URL. I'm sorry, but you have to send it to me. I can't go through that when I'm live. If you want me to do it, you have to send me the whole URL so that it's like a link in there that I can just click on. Robin, I think that we did go over that discussion about the jurors in the Tim Jones case. We went through, I think it was last week. Let's see, that's okay. 5. Man charged in murder of 5 in an apartment building on Chicago's northwest side denied bail.
Hi, I'm ABC 7 meteorologist Cheryl Scott.
Quiet lady. The man charged with killing 5 of his neighbors in a shooting rampage was denied bail Monday. Christoph Marek, 66, was charged after police say he shot and killed 5 people in an apartment building in the Dunning neighborhood of on the northwest side Saturday. Officers responded to this shooting at 5:30 p.m. Saturday. And And police say he walked into a second-floor unit and killed 4 people as they ate dinner. And then he made his way up to the 3rd floor where he shot another woman. The woman was taken to the hospital in critical condition and she died Sunday, according to county officials. The victims have been identified. They sound Russian, I think. I can't even pronounce the names here. Svetlana, Tanka, who lived in the apartment, and their guests. They had guests there. The 5th victim was identified as another, it seems like a Russian name, who prosecutors say was shot once in the stomach, and she tried to get away from the shooter a second time in the back of the head. Oh, they're Polish. Okay. According to Cook County Assistant State Attorney James Murphy, after the shootings, the retired truck driver put the .40 caliber handgun on a coffee table in the condo and walked outside. The defendant exclaimed to responding officers, "I think you're looking for me. I did it," said James Murphy. Leading them to the weapon inside his apartment, prosecutors said officers also found 2 hidden handwritten notes in Polish. Police found a note taped to Marek's door written in Polish, which translated to "No mercy. Remember, whatever they do to you, you control it yourself, not them. Enough. You have to pay for it." Another note read, "Tomorrow, no mercy, without any stupid hesitation. Remember who you are. Remember what this piece of shite is doing to you. Enough." Prosecutors did not specify what the grudge Marek apparently held against his neighbors was, but they did say that the condo association board had recently been trying to evict him for not paying his mortgage or condo association fees due to a conflict with others in the building. He knew everyone in the building and everyone knew him. They said he had anger management issues. He had confrontation issues with residents before. We don't know what set him off. All we know is that there has been a history between the occupants and him. What he's accused of is nothing short of savagery. Very crazy and sad. Let me find the chat again. You know, my ex said I only have 2 faults. Oh, what are they? I don't listen and something else. So, yeah, funny. You never know, right, Michelle? Yeah, you don't. You'll sleep listening and hear this happened. Oh, you're asleep listening and you heard. Yeah, did you know? You knew about it, right? I'm sure. What's a 5% chance? Yeah, all right, Puffy Boo Boo. Oh, thanks, Janelle. There's children's author who killed himself. Oh, yeah, right. That children's author, right? Yeah, let me read about that. I didn't get to follow that, so I'll read it here while you're here so I don't fall asleep and maybe someone else didn't hear it. I wonder if it's one that I've covered. I mean, the author, like the books on the... I cover a lot of children's books. Let me see. Okay. Massachusetts. What is this stupid thing here? Come on. Children's book author killed his wife, 3 kids before turning the gun on himself. That looks very familiar to me. A Massachusetts children's book author who hinted at professional struggles on social media shot and killed his wife and 3 children earlier this week before turning the firearm on himself, the Plymouth County District Attorney's Office said. Medical examiner concluded that 43-year-old Joseph Zaccardi cause of death was a self-inflicted gunshot wound, while the deaths of his 40-year-old wife, Deidre Zaccardi, and their children, 11-year-old Alexis, 9-year-old twins Nathaniel and Catherine, were determined to be homicides. Officers with the Aberdeen Police Department responded to a 911 call on Monday from a relative of the Zaccardi family who went to the home to pick up the children for school. Instead, she discovered Deidre Zaccardi unresponsive and bleeding. When authorities arrived on the scene just before 8 a.m., they found the 3 children and their father deeper inside the Aberdeen residence. Wow. Zaccardi, according to his social media page, has been out of work. On Facebook, the writer and illustrator listed his employment status as unemployed and going crazy. Oh, dear. An Amazon search of his name turns up 4 books, the most recent one titled Day is Done, No More Fun. Before that, he published All Mixed Up, an accomplishment he shared on a Facebook post back in April of 2017. I'm so proud to announce my 3rd children's book, All Mixed Up, has been published and is now available to purchase on Amazon. Again, thank you everyone for your support and encouragement with each book I do. Without the support of family and friends and individuals' hopes and dreams can only go so far. The very first comment on the post was from his wife, and she said, "I'm so proud of you." Plymouth District Attorney Timothy Cruz said earlier this week that there have been no previous incidents or domestic violence issues that would lead you to believe something like this would happen. Family friend Deborah Welling echoed that sentiment, telling NBC Boston that no one could have possibly predicted the tragedy. Just super fun-loving, just a normal family, she said. It just proves that anything can happen at any time. We're so devastated. There's no reason. There's no words. Weird. Horrible. You were Amber's choir director, and both Josh and Amber's. Grace, Amber who? Amber Geiger? Who are you talking about? What did the turkey say to the computer? Something. I don't know. What did the turkey say to the computer? LOL, gobble even. Hi, Bethany. No, it's totally not Watts related. What's not Watts related? What's happening? Getting what confused with the CW author? Who's getting it confused? At the man who walked 300 miles? No, I didn't see that, CS. I'm still waiting to see who It's horrible. Who did you teach choir to? Amber who? Amber Geiger? Who? I'm missing this, Grace. I don't understand. Oh, the one, wait, hold on. Oh, the ones last night. The other one, okay. Now I know what you're talking about. The one that she said abused his kid or something. And what did the turkey say to the computer? I missed that too. She thought that what you read was Watts. Oh, really? No Watts. No Watts. The murder case. Oh, yes. Okay, now I got you. But I missed what did what did the turkey say? You're listening, doing laundry. What did the turkey say? Hey, tree dog. So another link. I'm still on the turkey because I didn't get the punchline. Oh, here. Why did the girl blush when she opened the refrigerator door? Not the same. This is a woman who killed a girlfriend. Tanya, I don't know what we're talking about. I was talking about an author that killed his family and himself. It was naked inside? What is going on? Because she saw the salad dressing. Oh, right. But I still missed the turkey punchline. Dateline, I missed it last night. Oh, you missed it last night. Okay. Let's see. So yeah, so there's another link. I don't have it yet, CS. Oh, Diana, you sent me an email. You're so worried about me? Oh, wow. Okay. Sorry to worry you. I was having technical issues. Thanks for worrying about me. Sakura, you sent something about Doran's Publishing. Doran's Publishing reviews. Listen to their services: mechanical editing, spelling, grammar, punctuation, and subject-verb agreement. I guess she didn't take that option. Layout and cover design, printing and binding, distribution and outlet order fulfillment, administration, copyright registration, ISBN allocation, enrollment in Amazon Advantage program for physical copies, pitch submission to Baker and Taylor, data submitted in books in print, press kit, listing on Doran's Press Room, online business for press releases, media information and requests, inclusion in Doran's email newsletters, online news releases, search engine marketing, industry trade directories. It would help if Doran's stated this was based on submission for consideration of an actual listing, bookstore outreach, contacting stores to see if they will stock a title, direct mail. The above list looks extensive, but it really includes nothing more than many full-service providers offer for $1,000 or $2,000. Doran's uses an author resource portal so authors can monitor and check on the production of their books. Additional promotional services can be added, and they include audiobooks, Baker and Taylor announcement, a paid ad. Book presentation kit, postcards, posters, bookmarks, t-shirts. Los Angeles Times art and book section advertisement. New York Times book review advertisement. Personalized t-shirts and tote bags. Professional book reviews. Clarion Forward and Cricut reviews, paid reviews services, publishers reviews, announcements, PWs, select announcement, radio, TV interview, report announcement. It's another ad. Trade show and conference exhibits. Readers don't generally attend trade shows to buy books. Video book trailer. The more you dig down into the Dorrance website, the more it reveals. Sometimes important details are buried in the blog posts instead of frequently asked questions, but it's still tough getting to that kind of information an author needs before the process of file manuscript submission. I don't like this one bit, and there are gaping holes when it comes to hard and fast details. So Dorrance, I guess, says, we customize our publishing packages to each book, binding type, page size, and whether illustrations are required or are several factors that affect the price. Once we have received your manuscript, we will provide you with a full-service publishing proposal that outlines the fees. Did she put photos in her book? Did she have any photos in her book of her fees? We'll also outline the general production specifications of your book and how long it will take to complete. Often we can offer our new authors attractive and flexible, interest-free payment plans. It may be possible for you to get started with as little as the first payment of 24 installments. Sorry, and the person that's where it says, sorry, this doesn't wash with me or any serious author who's worth their salt, who looks at Dorrance as an option for his or her book. You can't say to an author in the current world of self-publishing, submit your book. We deliver tailored services, and when we do see it, we'll talk fees. Unless, of course, you are only interested in publishing authors who have no interest in the cost of services or whether the book will even earn enough in sales to cover the initial fee paid to the service provider. Okay, Dorrance clearly states that many self-published authors should not have an expectation of sales, and authors should only proceed with Dorrance because they want to see their books in print. Okay. Dorrance authors receive a percentage of the retail price of each book sold. You should proceed with Dorrance because you want to see your work in print, not because of an expectation of sales. Typically, self-published books do not earn enough from sales to recoup the expense of publishing. Some of our authors have received national attention. However, most self-published books do not sell as well as the authors hope. While I actually applaud the frankness, I have little, this says truck, it has to be luck. So this person didn't even proofread. I have little luck with this being used as a that doesn't even make sense either, but it's definitely not little truck. What could it be? Okay, with this being used as a reason why Dorrance won't talk proper publishing fees and royalties up front. If you don't apply manuscript assessment, then the work is simply a block of content that can be quickly evaluated for production and distribution costs. Hundreds of other full-service publishing providers have no problem costing publishing services and listing prices on packages or providing costing examples before a manuscript is submitted. There is nothing in publishing, once the issue of literary assessment is removed, that can be immediately priced. Dorrance seems to want to present themselves as a full-service publishing provider, and yet they want to hide behind the traditional veil of publishing. I took a snapshot of recent Dorrance titles on Amazon to get an idea of the retail price of the books. It should be noted that a number of titles included Amazon's discount for customers. In fact, In many cases, the listed retail price was actually $1 or $2 higher in general. I found the retail price a little above competitive prices of similar books in the marketplace. Cover design, interior layout, and design were average, rarely spectacular by any means. Hardbacks and illustrated books were particularly expensive. And so it says paperback averages 60 to 100 pages, $8.49 to $12, 120 to 170 pages, $12 to $14, and 170 to 220 is $14 to $17.90. Okay, so there's a big review here of the publisher. I'll if anybody wants to read this, I'll just put the link here in the chat if you want to go into this further. Do they not proofread? Well, it said it was one of their services, so it's either not really good or she didn't pay the extra. I don't know. Who's there? I don't know, Anne. I'm still waiting for the turkey. Turkey joke was, what did the turkey say? The answer is Google. Oh, okay. You resent a link in there? Oh, he looks like a winner. A man walked more than 300 miles to have relations with a 14-year-old girl. A man walked from an Indianapolis suburb to Wisconsin, a 351-mile journey, to have intimate relations with a person he believed was the 14-year-old girl he had been talking to on Facebook, prosecutors said. Yeah. Instead, 32-year-old Tammy Lee Jenkins. Oh, excuse me. I was like, oh, is that Tammy Lee? Tommy Lee Jenkins had been talking to a Winnebago County Sheriff's deputy working with the Internet Crimes Against Children's Task Force. A statement from the U.S. Attorney's Office in the Eastern District of Wisconsin. He said he's charged with using a computer to attempt to persuade, induce, or entice a minor to engage in unlawful intimate activity, the officer said, and faces 10 years to life in prison if convicted. Our nation faces an epidemic of child abuse, with the internet making it too easy for predators to communicate with children across the country. United States Attorney Matthew D. Kruger said in a statement, the Justice Department is committed to working with federal, state, and local law enforcement agencies to prosecute child sexual abuse aggressively. Jenkins accepted a friend request from Kylie's profile and soon began engaging in conversations with her of a intimate nature and asking her if she's had intimate relations and requesting explicit pictures, a criminal complaint alleges. In early October, Jenkins began asking the girl if she wanted him to come to Wisconsin. When she said yes, he later told her that he had begun walking from Whitestown, Indiana to where she was. I will tell you when I get to Neenah, 108 hours by walking, he said, according to the complaint. Throughout his journey, Jenkins sent pictures of areas he passed, including pictures of exit signs and selfies, the complaint said. On October 10th, he said he had made it to the state and that someone had bought him a bus ticket to the girl's town. Authorities arrested Jenkins when he arrived, the attorney's office said. Jenkins is scheduled to appear in federal court on October 23rd. I actually have no idea who speaks. Oh, it was CS sent me a link to the article. Here, I'll put the link in there so you can see, because you can see a picture. I can't show pictures because I'm not on my regular thing. I'm not on my regular thing. But if you want to take a look at it, I'll put it in here and you can see his picture. Hey, Red Raven Spirit. The other inmates are going to love this guy. I wonder if he'll go to Chris's Wisconsin abode. Anyway, I am going to go to sleep because I'm exhausted and I have to take a tech break. But hopefully tomorrow will go better. We'll see. I hope everybody has a good day, and see you guys tomorrow or today, later today. I can't see my computer because I moved all this stuff here. That's great. Oh, what am I doing? I'm still trying to get out of here. I'm thinking like I don't have to do that. I just have to go here. That's easy. All right. Thank you to our moderators. Thank you guys for coming. Bye-bye.